Good evening, all. Ira Epstein with your metal market wrap-up, and this wrap-up is for the evening of Wednesday, the 27th of July, 2022, just getting on to 7 p.m. Central Time. Whoa, what a day. Interesting. Would you think you get a 75 basis point increase? The Fed saying that there's other increases coming and the stock market takes off to the upside? That's exactly what happened. Now what you also have to do is go into the yin-yang. Oh, what do I mean by that? Think about it. 1 o'clock Chicago time, Central Time, we get the announcement. 1:30 to 2:30, the Fed, the press conference goes on with all the questions. What time is that in Europe? Well, they're out eating. They're done. What time is it in Asia? They're sleeping. So they have to it'll start in Asia, digest the action of today. Do they agree with the big rally in the market? And they'll start probing the market one way or the other overnight. It goes to Europe then and then comes back to us, and God knows what we wake up with. The Fed chair also really played down the GDP number for tomorrow. He almost said it doesn't matter. Very close to it. I was listening to every single word. And then he went on to say, well, it's probably going to get revised anyway, so they're not paying much attention to this first number that comes out. I think the market will. It almost sounds to me, I've never said this about Chair Powell, it sounds like Biden got to him. And because that's what the Biden administration wants. They want to say, if the number is a negative, no, it doesn't matter. The employment is right there. Okay, but if you're a businessman, you're looking at a business slowdown in most cases. Or am I nuts? I think I'm a little crazy. I know I keep reading about businesses laying off and going to lay off and doing it, but that's bad press. You know that is the case. You also know that inflation has peaked, right? That seems to be where the Fed is, except, I don't know, I'm still at $107 here in the Brent. I'm still in the crude at 98. And I think another demand cycle comes in at the end of the summer that could be surprised. Don't know. Commodity prices down. I do agree you're down 25% in corn, 37% in the wheat market. That I get. Metal markets aren't buying the Fed story. They're all taken off. But are they up because the dollar didn't go up on the news or something else? I think there's a lot of noise in this market right now. Be careful. I like what copper did. Copper doesn't lie. Copper acts bullish. Bullish, to me, that's good for industrial demand. So, got a lot of cross currents. When we look at the gold market on a weekly basis, we have a rally. It's not very strong. It's 0.57%. That's not even, it's a little over 0.5% for the month so far. When we look at the bar chart, you can see the market is lifted up. You can see you do have a pattern of higher lows, higher highs. Now, I want to tomorrow put on the D's gold. When you go to my financial update tonight, the next video I'll shoot, I did the D's gold. I did change for tonight in this particular one, the gold silver ratio to D's versus D's. Okay, the very next thing I want to look at is where's the market fighting? It's back to the 18-day average. Now, in all fairness, you haven't been back there since back here in June. So that is a sign the market might be wanting to put on a rally. What else? You had an outside day up. With an outside day up, unless you're going to take out this low in the next two sessions, the odds strongly favor that when you get that, for the next two trading sessions, you don't take that low out. Now, how much you pop is a big question. If the market wants to rally, each day that's going by, you're dropping the Bollinger Band down by a reasonable amount, in fact. Let's see. Here we go. 1775. Day before, 1792. So if it keeps up that path, let's call it $11, $12 a day. If you don't get up to the 750, 630 in fast order, you're going to be in the 1740s for resistance. That's the way I look at it, and I do pay attention to that in a big manner. You have momentum up. So I do think for the short term, the pros are going to buy tonight with tight stops under this low, looking for that Bollinger Band, but they're not going to hang around very long. In the gold-silver ratio, I've moved, as I said, to D's versus D's, and you're cracking that. You're turning silver to finally gaining back something on gold. The differential got up to a whopping 94 ounces of silver to buy 1 ounce of gold. I remember this at 20 to 1. My gosh, is that different? When you look at the silver, momentum up, trend up. If you stay up tonight over the 18-day average, resistance to 1945 level, about $30 higher. About 30 cents higher, sorry, not dollars. Copper, been working its way up ever since it lost the bearish embedded reading. I think it'll peak out in this area to the 355 zone, the upper Bollinger Band, with support back at the 337 level. In the platinum market, I'm not looking for much more of a rally. So I think this rally is going to exhaust itself in fast order against the upper Bollinger Band there. In the palladium market, there's still room to run here. You might still want to make a run for this whole area of 2141, 2106, that's the 200-day average, the 100's 2141, as you can see these, and the Bollinger Band 2158. That's your big resistance zone. But this chart looks fairly interesting at this point. And in the dollar, if you drop, you're already oversold, and I'm going to look for support in the 105, let's call it 75 area. I think you have to get through tomorrow's report, see just what's going to be offered to everything, and from there, you make your moves. That's what I think is going to happen. So, as I said, I was going to wait this 24-hour period and not try to get too aggressive in markets, and I think I've made the right move by doing that. I want to offer you something here. I hit the wrong buttons, but that'll fill in a second. There you go. It'll look better right away. 2-week access, if you'd like it, to my research, my full research. Now, tonight I spent an hour already writing my report for tonight, and I go through everything the Fed did, my reactions to it, where they're at, how they're going to be. I had numerous TV people calls for interviews today. I wanted to get my letter out, and I rejected them. They wanted them literally in this time frame, and I couldn't do it. I'll do them another time. But I offer an awful lot to my clients. I'm giving you what I see. Often I'm a contrarian, not all the time, but often when it's warranted. I'm not in the Fed camp right here. I am a contrarian to what the Fed chair said, not buying his story. I'm not convinced they can walk the line he thinks. He was asked, do we think we'll get in a recession? What's he going to say? Yes? He's not going to say that. He's going to say what he should say. I think we can avoid a recession. That's what he's supposed to say to give the market confidence. I'm not quite buying what he said. I'm not exactly buying the fact that inflation is so fast, peaked itself out, but I do buy into the fact that this employment market is so strong, it gives a different twist to all this, and maybe I'm the one wrong, maybe he's right. In any case, why not read what I write and see all the updates that I put out for the paid subscribers? Go to our website. You can click right above me, just right above me, move your cursor, and what that'll do for you, there'll be an icon, give it a click, you'll see the free offer, sign up, take advantage. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a good day.